Everybody, and today in the series of stories from my life, which was a suggestion given by a close friend of mine, uh, it's a playlist. My upload today is my story or my journey with teaching fish. Teaching fish was a kind of legendary spoken English institute which was run in Vijayawada, Guntur, Khammam, Warangal, and many other branches in Hyderabad. And I think around 70% of those branches, I was the franchisee support manager, my own name, and I took the initiative and went and started those branches there. But finally, it was run in Vijayawada for a long time. The branches were closed because the quality was not up to the mark. And finally, it was run in Vizag. After COVID, there were certain differences. It was closed, and now Shashank, who started all this, actually stopped all that, you know, and went ahead with a little bit of discussion with me also, I think. And now he's working on the school modules, and I hope that that kind of a thing which I'm going to talk about now will come into the school module also. I would say if he does it, because there are many factors, and he has so many responsibilities. He is also running a finance company. He's a genius of a, I believe, like Warren Buffett, genius of a whatever stock market expert. And but more than that, he's actually a genius of a teacher. And I'm sorry to say, this sounds wrong also almost. I believe he doesn't know, and I know that better than him. I've been also into that because the way he teaches, it is the sincerity flowing within him, the way he breaks things into parts, the way he pierces into the mind of the I used to look at all that in teaching fish. And he created a module which is like an AI, created when HI for HI. Really, I have seen this firsthand. You think I saw only that? I saw the possibility, further possibility, which luckily I told him. And we were very close friends. We still are very close friends. We are close friends also, not because of me, but because of him. That is Shashank. He can get close to a person. I don't know whether he would agree or, but that's how he is. He can see a person, he can know a person, he can love a person, he can give a person, he can empower a person. I'm not sure I have all that. I can share with thrill and wonder, and I can love in my own way. Let us not compare. And he's also say never compare. He believes that each person by nature has born unique. He used to say that I'm more like UG Krishnamurti, like a very plain, simple, you know. And he used to never talk about himself. He's very interested in empowering others. But then he's also a human being, right? And I used to always feel that that spoken English which he had started with a, I believe, a hurried decision, maybe, I don't know, my tentative view based on results, is very limiting to a man like that. And I kept telling him, and one day, I believe that is the reason why all this closing happened. But by the time he closed, he had gained great experience in teaching English in a certain way, which only he can. He helped lakhs of people gain a basic understanding. For me, I personally believe that what he saw maybe, or what was done, surely, which I see is it can be done. Just as an AI can be made, an AI type of thing can be made for empowering HI very easily, very obviously. In fact, it should have been done ages ago. Teaching he has taken to the highest level of AI, something like that. Are you getting me? Nobody will believe this. Even he didn't believe his own, he just went doing innocently. But that's genius, no? They think it is nothing. And they know also. How can I know better than him? I mean, he's the creator. And now in the school module, he has taught his own grandson, which is just 4 years only, really good reading, which most of the people in the world cannot. Can you imagine? So let us not look at it relatively. I like to think like that. Let us look at it like a possibility. Can, in 2026, we can think, I'm asking a question only. Think of a question, a simple question. Can we think of a person who can be empowered uh, scientifically, logically, with trust in the human mind, with the clarity, with the belief that anybody wants to learn, which Aristotle said, all men desire to know. Can we make a module to cut the whole thing short? Can we make a module which actually makes empowers and actually like a routine thing? Can we do it? I'm asking a question. Shashank answered that it can be done. Really, I saw it. So that is why I can't accept. I can't accept groups at all. They might be very good. Now I've reached a point where I cannot accept. I cannot. I'm saying, when you see a higher possibility, you cannot accept a lower possibility. It's impossible. I cannot accept any group, even the good groups like objectivist groups. I cannot accept them because they're not getting any result. I mean, they're only teaching what little they know. No, that is not the way to teach. From that experience of Shashank, the little I understood was, and I'm going to do it also. And because of many other factors also, which I put in another story of my journey in my education, I've realized that yes, you can empower human beings in integrative education, and that is a suggestion given by Leonard Peikoff. So Leonard Peikoff and Shashank are my gurus. Before that was Govind, who said you should learn on your own, not depend on other people's and discussions and everything. You should study. At the end, we all have to study. Now, why is it that study has become secondary? Creativity with respect to teaching has become secondary. Knowledge should be gained is not heard anywhere. I believe it's the effect of Kant. Ironically, on objectivists also. See the power of basics. I don't even know whether this video is enough to tell. But I can't, how much will I speak? Essentially, I'm saying that Kant and all these modern philosophies, religion have made knowledge obsolete in a world which has knowledge. That is why the masses have been dumbed, more dumbed, crazily dumbed today by Trump and Modi, like to be dictators and envy all the dictators have dumbed down their citizens. Putin has dumbed his citizens. Why did he have a war with Ukraine? Why is Xi controlling his people? Why are we not raising a moral voice against them? Why is Iran people suppressing their people? And when they protested, why did Trump use that? Saying regime change, and they had a deal now. Got it? Religionism, fascism, let's call it communism, socialism, all these are two sides of the same coin, which means mankind has not started. That's how I ended my last video. Same thing happened here. That is why maybe Shashank also did not believe being too practical. That is the danger of being too practical. Don't be practical, man. Be a dreamer. Fail with a big dream. Lose your life. Be a martyr, like Socrates. But make your point. Make your point. And the point is simply this, that we should learn all the subjects. Now, is this make a point? So this kind of a clarity comes only by integrative education. Luckily, I've had great gurus in college, great thinkers, forward thinkers like Ayn Rand, like Michael Newbery, like George Reisman, like David Harriman. Each in their field have completed it. There must be some secret in me also. I should give myself also some credit because nobody gives. So I also wanted to know, and I knew and fell in love. That being struck with something. And my favorite quote there, I'll end with that quote, is I don't have many quotes. That's why I read all the books to suck here, suck there, suck there. Can't pass judgment. I'm a thirsty person. I have to get some truth there, some truth there, some truth that reflecting me, right? And the quote of Kropotkin is, after he discovers first-hand knowledge, the pain and the ache that I hold this and nobody knows this. Compassion, It's not compassion. When you see. But then one should not be too attached. Dream, but don't make dreams your master. Think, but not make thought your aim. I think be cool, and that's really me. But how do you be cool if you don't know everything? It's a question I'm asking. I think we start being cool, we live while being cool, and enjoy learning. Why not? That's what I believe, I think.